Former Supreme Court Judge Justice Maqbool Bakkar has declined the ad hoc judge appointment. Following Justice Musher Alam's rejection of the same position, both judges cited personal reasons for their withdrawal and expressed gratitude but chose not to accept the nomination. In more legal news, PTI founder Imran Khan has petitioned the Lahore High Court against his 10-day physical remand ordered by an anti-terrorist court. This relates to the violence on May 9th last year, which erupted after paramilitary rangers detained Imran from Islamabad High Court. Despite successful legal appeals, Business Monitor International reported that Imran Khan is likely to remain imprisoned for the foreseeable future, citing macroeconomic and political factors. Meanwhile, the PPP Secretary General announced the party's support for the federal cabinet's decision on banning PTI and seeking Article 6 proceedings against Imran Khan, ex-President Dr. Arif Alvi, and former National Assembly Deputy Speaker Qasim Suri. This move aims to prevent PTI from becoming the largest party in the National Assembly. Speaking outside Adiyala jail, opposition leader Umar Ayub Khan reaffirmed that PTI cannot be banned and criticized the government, asserting that the party remains strong despite their leader's imprisonment.
जब वज़ीर-ए-आज़म इमरान खान साहब को मैंने कहा जी आज सुबह भी प्रेस टॉक की है और वहाँ पे कहा है कि जी किसी का बाप ही नहीं रोक सकता, तो बड़ा कहका मार के वो हंसे। उन्होंने कहा ये बिल्कुल पागल हो गए। नंबर 1। नंबर 2, जहाँ तक आपकी बात है मखसूस नशिस्तें, इंशाल्लाह ताला वो फैसला होगा और जितने ये इस वक्त मेरा ख्याल है ये पागल हुए हैं कि ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट के फैसले की नाफरमानी करेंगे, कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट करेंगे, इनके पले है क्या? मैं सुबह भी रिपीट किया था, अभी मैं फिर रिपीट कर रहा हूँ। चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर सुल्तान, क्या नाम है अपना, सिकंदर सुल्तान राजा और उसके चारों कमिश्नर जो हैं उनको फिल फॉर मुस्ताफी होना चाहिए और उनके खिलाफ आर्टिकल 6 लगना चाहिए, क्योंकि उन्होंने आइन और कानून की खिलाफ वर्जी की है। और इंशाल्लाह ताला हमारा ये कानूनी और आइनी हक है, हमारे खिलाफ कोई ये करेंगे, हम लोग कानून का सहारा लेते हुए उनका तदारुक करेंगे। बहुत शुक्रिया।
In aviation news, Pakistan International Airlines announced it will resume direct flights from Quetta to Jeddah next month. This comes as PTI undergoes privatization, a move recommended by the International Monetary Fund. The Privatization Commission pre-qualified 6 consortiums for bidding in June and expects to conclude the process soon. Lastly, Saudi Arabia executed 2 people convicted of drug trafficking, bringing the total number of executions this year to at least 106. One was a Saudi national for trafficking amphetamines, and the other a Pakistani for trafficking heroin. In the latest developments from the Middle East, the Israeli war machine has intensified its deadly attacks. Over the past 24 hours, at least 54 Palestinians have been killed in central Gaza amid reports of sewage flooding, displacing thousands. Adding to the tensions, Israeli forces demolished 4 structures in Jericho, citing unauthorized construction, according to Wafa news agency. Meanwhile, a new Oxfam report revealed a dire health crisis in Gaza due to severe water shortages. Infrastructure damage has led to a drastic reduction in water production and supply, endangering thousands. In a controversial move, Israel's National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir warned Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu against a ceasefire with Hamas following his provocative visit to the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Simultaneously, former captives in Gaza are planning protests ahead of Netanyahu's upcoming U.S. trip. Furthermore, Hezbollah has escalated tensions by launching attacks on Israeli positions in southern Lebanon, targeting spy equipment and military centers. In Yemen, a senior Houthi officer has proposed a ceasefire deal with Israel in exchange for humanitarian aid access to Gaza. Turning to international efforts, Italy has sent humanitarian aid to Gaza, including food supplies and health equipment, as part of ongoing support efforts. However, amid the conflict, UNRWA reported that most health centers in Gaza are non-operational due to sustained Israeli attacks. The international community continues to condemn the violence, with Saudi Arabia denouncing the ongoing attacks on civilians. As conflict escalates, casualties rise, with over 38,848 people killed and 89,459 wounded. In Israel, the toll for Hamas-led attacks stands at 1,139, with several individuals still held captive.
Protesters set the headquarters of Bangladesh's main state broadcaster on fire. BTV official reported this. This happened on Thursday after riot police retreated there. The police had fired rubber bullets at the protesters. The fire started as the death toll rose to at least 32. Clashes continued between police and student protesters. They were demanding civil service hiring reforms. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina had appeared on the network the previous day. She sought to calm the escalating clashes. However, her speech didn't prevent the violence. Hundreds of protesters overwhelmed the riot police. The police had fired rubber bullets at them. The government ordered schools and universities to close indefinitely. Police stepped up efforts to control the situation. Prime Minister Hasina condemned the murder of protesters. She vowed that those responsible would be punished. Despite her appeal for calm, violence worsened on the streets. Police again attempted to break up demonstrations. They used rubber bullets and tear gas. At least 25 people were killed on Thursday. This added to 7 killed earlier in the week. Hundreds more were wounded. Police weaponry caused most of these deaths. Hospital figures confirmed this. An official at Uttara Crescent Hospital reported 7 dead. 2 had rubber bullet injuries. 5 had gunshot injuries. Nearly 1,000 others were treated for injuries. Many had rubber bullet wounds. Rights groups accused Hasina's administration of capturing state institutions. They also accused it of stamping out dissent. The protests have grown into a wider discontent with Hasina's rule. Students are accusing her of clinging to power by force. They are calling her a dictator. Mobile internet was down across Bangladesh on Thursday. The government said social media was spreading rumors and disinformation. Amnesty International reported that Bangladeshi security forces used unlawful force. They had video evidence from clashes this week.